Mm. Yo, Sigma here. Thanks for joining me again, or for the first time, as Sigmage in the past, present, or future. Let me just, yo, Sigmage here. Welcome to the stream team. So let's not beat around the bush. What is this one? Is that one? Yeah, there we go. Let's just transform now. And let's get going. Let's see what my contact was. Dang it. I was between contacts. No, never mind. I was talking to Twin Shot. Alright. With friends like these, when a Praetorian calls, alright, kiddo, I just had a little confab with Proton, and we both agree that this illicit merchandise deal may be our lead. Proton suggested that I use Manticore's database to cross-check the info we got from the gals at Cook's. I want to let you get a first crack at it, though, since you did the legwork on this one. You up for a trip back to the mansion? Shit things, Twin Shot. Although, frankly, that kind of just sounds like she's trying to make me do more work. Awesome! I already got the go-ahead for our benefactor to use his... from our benefactor to use his chateau for our investigation. He's working on some phalanx stuff at the moment, so you'll have the place to yourself. I feel like we're getting close to this, kiddo. I have at it. So now we're gonna go run to the tram. You know what? Hold on. Let me go switch to Super Sigmage. And there we go. It's not even that far. We're just gonna have to go and go to the tram. Yeah, a number of missions like this, when it's like, oh, we don't want to send you to a random door, and have it, be a little bit jarring. So we're gonna send you to the tram instead, and that will be your entry point for the mission. Okay, what are my settings at? Hang on. All right, cool. It's all good. You know what? I almost feel like increasing it to team size 2, because I think Sigmage can handle it. I'm not to be overconfident or anything, Technically, my thumbnail is a little bit inaccurate this time, but, it's alright. We'll be in Steel Canyon later. And honestly, we're going to end this season in Steel Canyon. But I don't want to spoil anything. But I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything either, but I've got some really devious plans. It looks like you're the only one here. You should be able to access the database from inside the Freedom Phalanx Council room. Awesome. Alrighty, let's go. I would not be surprised if we got an ambush. This is, and to be honest, this place doesn't really feel like a mansion, but, in some ways it does. You just gotta imagine that that goes off to a room, and that goes off to a room that we just don't have access to. But then it's like, well, a lot of mansions aren't built like this. But hey, I don't expect people to be perfect, I do like this secret door here, though. It's kind of cool. Alrighty. Access the database terminal in the council room. Alrighty, let's go. Accessing. Identity confirmed. Sigmage. Access granted. Search the database for any activities regarding the high-frequency signal transmitter. A long list of dates, times, and locations scroll onto the screen. Most of those related directly to Data, Seraph, and Portal Core. You don't find anything unusual until you stumble upon one entry. Entry deleted. The time of deletion appears to be just a minute before your search. Damn. Trace the database deletion. I don't know anything about that. Database deletion request trace to IP address blah 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 blah. I'm not reading all that. Location, Shining Stars HQ. What? But who would have... What? Who would have... You notice a flashing item on the bottom corner of the screen. Critical file, Shining Stars member profiles, and risk assessment. Open the file. The file contains 6 separate entries, one for each member of the team. Most of them just contain a basic info on your team, with members marked as low risk. 2 of them are marked as important, Flambeau and Twin Shot. Flambeau, psychological profile, exhibits classical signs of narcissistic personality disorder, which could raise the possibility of unsanctioned violent behavior. There is a probability that if Flambeau does not achieve the fame and attention that she seeks in her role as a hero, she may turn to more drastic methods. Recommendation: monitor Flambeau's progress and maturation as a hero, and make preparations for the possibility that Flambeau turns to vigilantism or villainy, in order to gain fame or respect. Well, that does sound like Flambeau. Twin Shot's entry. Twin Shot, full name unknown. Known associates: Maelstrom, Praetorian. Little information on Twin Shot's past exists, but it is likely that she is a surviving member of the defunct military ops team Ultimatum. Her combat training and connection with the rogue soldier Maelstrom reinforce this assessment. Warning: Maelstrom's reappearance in Primal Earth suggests that Twin Shot has remained in contact with him. It is highly likely that Twin Shot is working from within the Shining Stars as an agent of Praetorian. Recommendation: Twin Shot represents both a danger to Primal Earth and a significant flight risk. Keep under surveillance and proceed with extreme caution. Oh, Twin Shot. Just as you're about to close down the terminal, alarms begin blaring in the Phalanx Council Room. The screen on the terminal goes blank and then begins to flash text on the screen. Warning, multiple temporal anomalies detected in the near vicinity. There is a 97% probability that the intruders have infiltrated the mansion. Warning. What the? You hear the sound of whirring motors behind you. Defend yourself. Yes. Oh, great. Oh, geez. Clockwork. Oh, geez. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. I don't think I'm regretting setting it up to a higher difficulty. I can handle this. Yeah, I can handle this. It's not like we're all bound by the idiot lead dev. No, not the lead dev of Homecoming. The lead dev of Homecoming is probably great. I don't know him. I'm talking about the original lead developer of City of Heroes, who was like, yeah, every hero should only be equal to 3 minions. And we're like, wait, no, like that's not what Statesman is. Statesman is definitely more than 3 minions. But I suspect that the true meaning of that statement was regarding the level 1 players. After level 1, you should after a certain point, you should definitely amount to quite a bit more than 3 minions. Alright, 2 groups. Okay, let's see if... Are any this way? Gotta make sure. It wants us to get all of the groups, so I mentioned to double check in the other rooms. This is technically part of the mansion, but they might have all been set to spawn at the entrance or at the front of the mission. It's just better to check. Oh, nope, nothing back here. Alright, I think I've gone the wrong way. That's fine. That's fine. That happens. Could you tell me where all of the robots are? For real, computer. Okay, this is a dead end. Oh, why? Excuse me for a second there. I don't know why, but Dota popped in my head. And honestly, I don't even like that song. Hate me in the comments for that if you like, but I'm not sorry. That got overplayed real fast. City of Heroes is a game, in my opinion, where actually moving around in combat helps. You shouldn't just stand there and fight. Like, this object here, for instance, will make them have to move and retarget, so they're not attacking while they're moving, necessarily. They might, but generally, they're going to move and then attack. Although they recently made it so, well, I say recently, but it was like 2 updates ago on Homecoming where they took off a lot of the routing that was done, in that some attacks, many attacks, powers I should say, would root the player character in place, and a lot of players did not like that, and it wasn't really sensible and didn't really help or hurt mechanically that much. In fact, it was kind of a negative balance. So in that regard, they've done things to deviate from the live server balance, which is good in my mind. If you keep it the same as the live servers, it's not going to feel alive, because a living MMO grows. But here I go sounding like Josh Strife Hayes or something. I wouldn't mind the comparison. Confer with Grim about the attack. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not inclined to believe that like, does Twin Shot really have the resources to pull in some clockwork out of nowhere? That doesn't sound like her. Excuse me a moment while I mute myself. So, okay, Grim. Where's Grim? Yeah, Red Racer mode. So yeah, I like to throw out that the second message there, the one where I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, but you're not gonna get the reference because it was like 10 minutes ago when I was spamming stuff. Alrighty. Huh, that's funny. Just sit there. Ah, that's great. Alright, Grim. Oh, I see. Why are you just chilling out here?
Sigmage, the trail of your aura shimmers with pain and rage. What is the matter?
I think Twin Shot tried to kill me, Grim. It still doesn't add up. Grim's eyes widen, and he wrinkles his nose at you.
This is a bold accusation, Sigmage. Are you confident in this claim?
You explained to Grim what you found using Manticore's database, and how the clockwork ambushed you shortly afterwards. It's hard to come to any other conclusion, Grim. Except it still don't feel right. Grim growls under his breath.
Sadly, I believe you are correct. This portrayal does not surprise me, Sigmage. Our comrade Twin Shot has wavered as of late. She suffered under the weight of past deeds. I had hoped she was strong enough to carry them.
Grim's snout curls in a snarl, baring his teeth.
Apparently, I was mistaken.
So what do we do now?
We will confront Twin Shot when the time is right. Return to her and reveal to her nothing. If she realizes that we suspect her, she may attempt to accelerate her plans, or even flee. When we strike, we must ensure that she is unaware until it is too late to escape.
Alright, I guess it's the only way. I guess if it's the only way, I'll be back soon, Grim. I know, I didn't read that quite the same, but that's fine. Hey kiddo, you're back! How'd the research trip go? You explained to Twin Shot the basics of what happened, taking care to leave out the part about her database entry and your conversation with Grim. Holy smokes, kiddo! Clockwork showed up inside the mansion? You'd think our benefactor would set up some sort of no portal zone or something. Yikes! Anyway, glad to see you made it out. I need you to do me a favor. Here's the deal, kiddo. I think I may know how the Praetorians have been getting in. It's not much more than a hunch, but if I'm right, I can end this right now. I've been talking with some old colleagues of mine, and they provided me with, well, it was highly interesting. I don't really have time to go into it, though. I'm gonna head back to base and see if I can find the linchpin in this case. What do you want me to do? You hang tight, kiddo. This is something I need to do solo. I'm sorry, Sigmage. I know you want to help, and you've put as much work into this case as anyone. But what's happening here, it's way over our heads. It's the sort of thing that I can't involve you in. Try to understand, kiddo. I'll talk to you later. Twin Shot pauses, staring at nothing. I think. Eh? Okay.
Sigmage, you return as promised. Is the time to strike upon us?
She's heading to the base. I think it's the best shot we have. That's a bad idea.
Agreed. I will summon the rest of the team, and we will meet you there. If Twin Shot has truly betrayed us, then we should all be present for her downfall. It is regrettable that we must do this, to strike down one's commander.
I almost said comrade.
Even for a just cause, it is shameful.
I don't feel any better about it than you do, Grim. I also don't feel like we're going in the right direction. But hey.
Then you are a man of honor, Sigmage. Let us depart. We must make haste if we are to corner our former companion.
Alright, I'll see you there. So, I guess we're gonna go to, That's interesting. Read her bio. I like to read info on characters. Oh no, nothing written. That's unfortunate. Cool costume though. 3. Closest tram is that way, like before. There we go. So if I make it a little bit off center like that, then I'm not whacking you in the face with my path aura, and I can still more or less navigate fairly easily. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I was doing. Oh, this is a weird offset camera. Look at that slide. So yeah, apparently our base is still in King's Row, even though it's been compromised a couple of times, and upgraded, and compromised, and upgraded, and compromised. I don't need any of this. I mean, I could sell them. Yeah, let's just sell all these enhancements I don't need. All I need. There you go. What is occupy? Occupy what? The daughter of 2 nuclear 90 subjects, Cindy Z, inherited no powers whatsoever. She is introverted and likes to read. She has a habit of talking to herself, which her sister finds very strange. She will sometimes stop responding to conversations altogether. It is as if her mind is occupied elsewhere. Being very timid, she often disappears when dangerous situations occur. She's not a coward, however, and will go to get help, quote unquote, even in risky environments. Okay, cool. Where is it? There we go. I could do the board thing again, but I get bored, sometimes when I don't get to switch my costumes. And why make the costumes if you're not going to show them off? Whereas, there's some people that just like to keep making... Excuse me, I'm going to have to mute that. Mute site, I don't care. This is a public service. Y'all are trying to break into a car. That guy's fine. Trust me. He's alright. He'll be fine. I will also have to unmute that site later. Which site is that? The biggest data collection website on the planet, of course. I only keep it around to talk to people that I don't really care about anymore sometimes. No, I'm kidding. Nah, my sisters are on there. Don't ask me why I've got that up on my HUD. I got stuff I gotta keep track of, real life before heroes and stuff. Let's gather the whole team up. You could help, Flambeau. You could, just a little bit. Grr, I can't believe that hussy is going after poor Prody. I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. I'm bringing this whole operation down. Proton, starting with you. Twin Shot, I don't understand. Twin Shot, calm down. There's no need for weapons here. We're past the point of talking, Proton. This ends now. Wait, where are things? What? Where's Flambeau go? Hold up. Where are you, Flambeau? I mean, I don't necessarily need you, but... Alright, whatever. I'm gonna keep going. It's not like they're all required to survive anything. I just gotta rescue them. After that, they're on their own. Let's go. Honestly, Dillo's more useful than Flambeau. I mean, Flambeau is basically redundant because I'm here. And my fire's cooler looking. Costume is too. And check out these shoulders. And that pompadour. I'm not gonna lie. The pompadour is like 10 times better in costume. Okay, yep. Don't need all of those now. That's just gonna waste. Wait, they're all just... Oh, I get it. Yeah, they're all, I shall perambulate.
I shall perambulate expediently. Do not, as you say, create unnecessary friction upon your pediments.
Please, just stop for a moment. Put down the gun. Let me explain. I don't want your explanation, Proton, but you don't understand what's at stake here. I know it seems bad, but this planet's very future is in jeopardy. That's why I need to do this. Proton, I don't know if you're a liar or insane, but I can tell you right now, that is not the future. Trust me, I've been there. So I guess they're all just like running ahead to get to Twin Shot. Whoa. I really don't care what anybody says. Knockback is an incredibly useful mez. There's been a metagame shift in City of Heroes on Homecoming to really denigrate the use of knockback, and I'm like, no, it's just another form of crowd control. Just because I knock a few mobs out of the tank's radius of aggro doesn't mean that the whole damn combat is ruined. If you can't, if you can't deal with it, just quit being a dick to people who are using powers they like. And I mean, I get the knockback to knockdown conversion, and in some cases, when it's an AoE that knocks everything out of range in a radius, I prefer the knockdown to the knockback. But when it's a directional sort of thing, like a cone or a single attack, no, I'm not going to take off the knockback. That's useful. Look at that. Right now, while he's on the ground, that might as well be held for a few seconds. I'm not taking damage from him for now. And strategically, that matters. A prone enemy cannot do damage. Alright, Grim. Nothing. Excuse me. Grim.
You face a Grassellian champion.
Automaton, you have no chance. You arrive, Sigmage. Let us vanquish these metal monstrosities. I sense that there is more to this than we originally believed. I will meet you further inside the base.
I'm sorry. I wish it didn't have to be this way. It doesn't, Proton. You can stop right here, right now. Close that thing and end this. It's for the best, Twin Shot. I tried to help you understand, to listen to reason. Now, I have to resort to other means. Other means? Are you threatening me? You metal-plated piece of... Oh, it's you. I see. It all makes sense now. Yeah, alright, let's push through to the portal room. What? Why you gotta spoil it like that? I didn't know there was a portal. Not until you said there was a portal. Oh, hey, cool. When did I get that? I don't remember that. God dang it. Oh, oh, I remember now. I think I might want to go do that mission again. Later. Not now, but later. So yeah, you can go through Ouroboros in City of Heroes to repeat missions. It's a time travel based concept. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna go time travel and relive past events, but they're vague about when it happened. So you know, technically, half of it happened like 10 years ago, and there hasn't really been much going on in the city since then, except player-based plots. Oh, geez. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, okay, yeah. Wait. Where's my... Oh, there he is. Is this gonna be... Why can't you understand, Twin Shot? Your future is my past. I know what happens if Paragon City is left intact, and it affects the fate of the entire planet. Listen to reason. Proton, I'm telling you, I've been where that portal leads. It doesn't go to another time. You're delusional. Snap out of it. Give it time, Rochelle. Tillman's work is not so easily undone. You did this to him, didn't you? How low have you gotten, Edward? He's only trying to help, Twin Shot. I know you think you're doing the right thing, but I can't let you close this portal. Don't make me fight you, please. We're way past that now, Proton. I don't know what they did to you, but I'm going to shut this thing down and get you some help, whether you like it or not. The one called Dillo has become uninterested in your structural integrity. Prepare for posterior repercussions. Riptide. Sure, whatever you say. Arya. Ugh, this dog smells worse than you do, Riptide. Arya, not now. Show some professionalism. Arya. Grim. You would do well not to mock me, Invader. You will not remain in this realm long. Was that a threat, you overgrown ankle biter? Ew, gross. Does anyone want to switch? I'm sorry, Twin Shot, Sigmage, everyone. I'm sorry it had to be this way. Goodbye. Damn, they're tough. Yeah, that's right, hotter than hot. And don't you forget it. This is unfortunate. Ha ha! The Scaled One has mislaid his symmetry. I am now without pretermitation. I don't know what that means. No, stop. You can't do this. Tillman's plan has failed. It's time to withdraw. Eddie, why did it have to be this way? Get away from me! You'd best return to your training, Invader. You do not have the skills to best me. Alright, speak to Proton. Now. Okay, here we go. You don't know what you've done, Sigmage. You may think you've done a good thing today. You may even believe that for the rest of your life, but you will be wrong. You're confused, Proton. You need help. I do not need... Bah! It's pointless to even try at this point. I'll never understand why you can live in a world where the supernatural is commonplace, where time travel has been documented,
and still refuse to believe that I come from a different time. You seem smarter than that, Sigmage. I don't know where you got that impression. Proton, those people were from another dimension. Praetoria, that's a fact. I don't know what you're... Proton trails off, staring at nothing. After a moment, he looks up. Sigmage, I don't understand. I had a life there. I have memories. I remember reading Maelstrom when I was a teenager. What you're telling me, it's like you're trying to convince me that I'm not me. You may not be, Proton. I think they did something to you. Something to your head. Proton frowns and stares at the floor, lost in thought. You're telling me that everything I know is a lie? That my every memory was planted? That I almost killed thousands of people for nothing? You can't blame yourself. The Praetorians did this to you. Proton remains silent. It's clear that he has a lot to think about. I'm sorry, Proton. We're going to get you help. I promise. Alrighty. Is that the finale? I don't know. Damn. I am disappointed. Talk to Twin Shot about what happened. You know, I feel like I should do this in person. In this case, it's important. I mean, it's not important to go talk to her in person. You can do it on the phone if you want. But I like the idea of it personally. I tried to design this costume to be more like, you know, streamlined and aerodynamic, but I don't think it really fits sometimes. I still like it, but it's not very aerodynamic looking. You know, I think if I timed it right, I could get that the power slide to work. Maybe I do have to talk to her in person. I think I do. Periodically, it will require you to go speak to a contact in person. Thankfully, it is not far. You know, a few months ago, I would not have been able to jump off of that ledge like that without doing a lot of damage to my legs. But now it's just like, you know, like jumping off the slide at the playground or something. It's not even that bad. So this is one of the newer storylines that they told us about, that they released on live. And it was pretty fun. Hey kiddo, that was pretty rough in there. How are you holding up? It could be worse. How's Proton?
He's not doing so hot, kiddo. Manticore said they could get him some help. Maybe have someone go over his memories. Try to tease out the fake from the real. I'm holding out hope for the guy. Twin Shat stares at you dead on. Grim told me what you two had planned. Bold action, kiddo. I'm sorry, Twin Shot. Under the circumstances. I know. I've been so shady with you guys lately. I must have seemed more suspicious than a Sky Raider in drag. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't... That joke aged like sour milk. Oof. I don't blame you. Really. Twin Shot smirks at you. Stings a little, but I don't blame you. So what happens now? I think the Shining Stars are on temporary hiatus, kiddo. Manticore basically put a hold on any hero work I do until he can make sense of my past. He doesn't really like the fact that I used to be chummy with Eddie. The Phalanx doesn't like Praetoria one bit, let me tell you. Still, even though Proton and I are out of the picture, you're pretty much in the clear. No reason for you to stop fighting the good fight, you know? Twin Shot flashes you her trademark grin. I think you'll go far, kiddo. Really. I do. Thanks, Twin Shot. I'll see you around. Ooh, what's this guy? tardigrade. Ha! Nice. I mean, it's all bio armor, but nice. Ah, dang it. I'm like one bubble away from reaching security level 19. What did I do that for? Why do I have walk there where I can hit it in the middle of combat? That's really dumbass. But I'm gonna go find another contact. You know what? I might actually just go. No, Steel Canyon. I'm going to Steel Canyon. Going to Steel Canyon, and I'm gonna go talk to. I think the detective is closer to the north entrance, the north tram. I'm kind of curious about that brain globe guy back behind me, but not enough to do a lot of serious stuff. I don't really want to go read his stuff right now. So, there we go. I'm going to the detective because I want to show off one of the cool random mission things. I've been a cop for a long time, Sigmage, and experience has taught me to appreciate when someone offers help. Once you've done some things, we've gotten to know you, and we've gotten to know you. We'll make sure to contact you if a real emergency comes up. Now that you've gotten a police radio, you can start scanning police chatter to hear about the crimes as they're committed in your current zone. You can then act on a report by selecting from the radio menu. All right, so mostly did that just to, show off. Oops. Let's see. Witnesses reporting that members of the council were after the liquid computer. If those witnesses were correct, the results of the liquid computer in the hands of council could be bad for the whole city. This might be a good case to investigate yourself. Yeah, let's go look at that. Turn off the police radio. So yeah, more or less these are, random filler missions to a certain degree. If you didn't want to go do the storylines, or you completed all the storylines, you could run through those. Although unfortunately it level locks you for the if you're too high for the level of the zone, it won't give you any missions. So it's kind of silly like that. But I feel like they should just let you get radio missions at any level that you're at. Doesn't matter whether you're in the zone level range. It'll just exemplar you down to at that level range. Because I like to roleplay characters as patrolling a specific zone. People have priorities. They tend to stick to their neighborhood or their homes and stuff. Places they care about. So I don't think everybody would be ranging all across Paragon City to do the jobs that they want to do. Some people would just stick to Atlas Park or Kings Row or something like that. And you can do that if you want to just, play a level 9 or lower hero. It'd be nice if I didn't miss like 5 times. Yeah, preventative medicine. So yeah, this is a radio mission. It's got no context, it's got no story really, other than what it told you on the front of the box. And you could do these all the way up to level 50 if you wanted to. You start off in level 1, just do a few missions, and then you'd go to King's Row and pick up the radio. But if you go through and you use the radio in the in-game, then like, and you're too high a level, just even by one level, it's just gonna be like, no, everything's beneath your notice. And then I'm like, wait, we're heroes. There shouldn't be any crime that's beneath our notice, you know? I mean, like, sure, we're not gonna stop every purse snatcher, but at the same time, if we go and hit, if we see a mugger, it's just like 1 or 2 powers, 1 or 2 clicks to go and beat that that mugger, you know? It's not that big a deal. But yeah, that joke was a little bit off. The one about the Sky Raider and drag. That's I need endurance, not more stuff. I really... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Didn't need the level up, but that's alright. So it looks like if things go as they appear now, it feels like it's going to be next week that I hit level 20, and that coincides more or less with when I'm planning on taking a break from streaming for a little bit. Almost not all things, just streaming this. I gotta deal with life a little bit, you know? And after that, I'll be back doing more streaming like before. I didn't need either of those heals. But, hope you've enjoyed this first Sigmage series, season 1 of Sigmage, I could say, you might say. Level 1 to 20. I don't really have anything planned for the season finale or anything, you know. That was actually a pretty serious conclusion there. I'm a little disappointed and sad for the shining stars. It's not so shining anymore, you know. We all had such a bright future, and now I'm the only one who's got anything I can... I don't know. Dillo might be alright. Now, I feel like they should have given us the ability to pick, like, a summon shining star power from out of that. So I get to pick... So you could just summon Dillo or Grim or someone like that. What the heck? Sometimes you'll just miss for a long time. But there's also a sort of streak breaker mechanic in the game, so that you're not going to consistently whiff your attacks over and over and over again. It will eventually give you a hit, and I think it's usually like six times, which I don't know for certain. I can't remember. I'm not the mechanical genius, or I don't have the game mechanics memorized by any stretch of the imagination. I do not know where this liquid computer thing is. I sincerely hope I'm not going to have to run all over the whole mission map to do it. Come on, bro. Bro, get back here. Or just, you know, he's okay. He's wearing a helmet. He's okay. Yeah, good coverage, good coverage. It's kind of rare to get that good of a coverage on an AoE. Nah, I'm kidding. It's just hard sometimes to aim it right and get everybody. Alright, now I'm going to... This way, this is another way to do it, though. You hit somebody, and then you wait for them all to come around the corner at you. And then... Yeah, there you go. See what I mean? I think I got 3 of them with that one. Because that's what those little marks around the edges of the circles are for the powers. It's telling you what the kind of shape of the attack is. So that one is a targeted AoE, and that is a cone. Oh, okay. I think I can hear the liquid computer. You're welcome, Sigmage. Who said that? Nobody. But yeah, I actually like the fact that they thought to put that in there, the sound effect for the glowies, because it's like if you're looking around and you can't see it, having that ability to sort of like echolocate where the object is, that's great. And some MMOs that I have played that I can't remember off the top of my head don't do that. You have like your objectives are you just gotta blindly wander around until you stumble upon whatever it is. And I don't feel like that's good game design. I do not think I'm the only one who feels that way. Most people like to have some information. Biological hazard. Okay, wait, what? Do I gotta clear everybody out of the mission too? Are you freaking kidding me? What is going on? Alright, I did not expect this to... Whoa, okay, is it just you? Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. So yeah, at level 20, we will, we unlock another costume. I think I'm gonna go and check out Icon when I do that and see what they can do for my costume. I'm offended that you would go to another individual for your costume, Sigmage. I don't know who said that. Sigma. Sigma, the source of your power. Yes, I am talking to myself. There is a reason. Maybe not a good reason, but... oh yeah, let's go level up. Technically, they don't need to level up, but... Oh, who's that? Satellite Sally. Sally Crane was on a space shuttle mission to repair a vital communications satellite. Suited up and nearly having completed the repairs, she never imagined that a small meteorite made up entirely of alpha particles was destined to slam into the satellite as she was working on it. The impact was enough to cause an explosion of cosmic energy which transformed the young astronaut into the superpowered being known as Satellite Sally. I don't know why I'm talking to this guy. Why did I talk to him? It's a nice bio. It's a nice story there. Train up to the next level. Away I go. Manage these. Upgrade. Yes. I like to have my stuff all... Yeah? Yeah. I love that button. That's a Homecoming exclusive. No, not exclusive. I think other servers probably have it too. But Homecoming is by far the most populated, and the most well-maintained. There's a bunch of other ones that'll try and tell you that they're better. Don't believe them. They're not. So, I kind of want to end this stream by showing off something cool / useful. Zone 8888 is one of the many hub supergroup bases that people created so that you can shortcut throughout the city and for various things. And you'll usually find people in here like it's a miniature zone in and of itself. You can go portal over here to find things too. This is in the Zone 88 building. And it really doesn't do anything. It's just a cool supergroup base that they also made in the shape of a smiley face and a heart and an infinity sign. And now we're in your face. Haha. Okay, I'm ashamed of that joke. I'll let you go. Thanks for joining me. I know it's a little under an hour, but kind of tired, and it's really warm, and I gotta get some air. So you'll excuse me for taking a break early due to biological reasons. In any case, thanks for joining me. Like, comment, and/or subscribe if you enjoyed it, or, heckle if you didn't.